Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really diving headfirst into a powerful story from Indian history, the 1665 defense of Purandar Fort, specifically looking at Murarbaji Deshpande.
Right. An incredible figure.
Exactly. We've got some great historical accounts, and, well, our goal is to understand why Murarbaji is still such a hero.
And what his actions tell us about the Maratha spirit under Shivaji Maharaj.
It's a story of immense courage, loyalty. It's quite something.
Definitely. We're looking at a clash, really. One man's commitment against this huge invading Mughal force.
The sources really paint him as more than just a commander.
Oh, absolutely. He kind of embodies that resistance against, well, frankly, impossible odds.
Okay, so let's set the scene a bit. Murarbaji, he came from a warrior family background.
Yes, steeped in military tradition. And the sources say he gained Shivaji's trust pretty quickly.
So that early life really shaped him for what was coming.
It seems so. He had the skills, the training, but also that warrior ethos.
Made him a natural choice for a big role.
Exactly. When Shivaji made him Kiledar the fort commander of Purandar, it wasn't just a random pick. It recognized his abilities.
And Purandar wasn't just any fort, right? It was vital.
Strategically vital, yeah. Crucial for Shivaji's whole Swarajya campaign, the self-rule idea.
So fast forward to 1665. The Mughals invade. This is under Swarajya Shai Singh and Diler Khan.
Correct. Sent by the Emperor Aurangzeb. Their mission was basically to crush Shivaji's growing influence.
And Purandar, being so close to Pune.
It became a prime target. Diler Khan leads this massive army with artillery right to Purandar's gates.
Puts it under siege, a huge force against this key stronghold.
A real test of Maratha resolve.
And Murarbaji's force, tiny in comparison. What was it, like 600 soldiers?
Just 600 men, yes. The accounts really stress their bravery over several days of fighting.
But what gets me is his reaction to the Mughal offers. They tried to bribe him.
Oh, yeah. They offered him positions, wealth, the usual temptations. But he just refused point blank.
That loyalty is incredible, facing almost certain defeat.
Exactly. His allegiance to Shivaji, to Swarajya, it was absolute. He wouldn't budge. It says so much about his character.
And he didn't just sit there defending. He actually attacked them.
He did. Launched a counterattack with his small force right into the Mughal camp. Imagine the sheer audacity of that move.
Wow. Just bold, doesn't even cover it?
It was incredibly courageous. It didn't break the siege, ultimately, but it sent a shockwave, showed the Maratha spirit.
And surprised the Mughals, no doubt.
For sure. But it was during that charge that's when he was fatally wounded, struck by a cannonball.
He died fighting, defending the fort, his king, Swarajya.
A true martyr for the cause.
So the key qualities that come through are just immense bravery,
unshakable loyalty,
leadership that inspired his men against all odds,
and that deep patriotism, that fight for self-rule.
The sacrifice wasn't forgotten, was it?
Not at all. It became a potent symbol for the Marathas. Shivaji himself deeply honored Murarbaji's bravery.
And it fueled future resistance.
Absolutely. His story inspired Maratha warriors for years. That legacy, it's tangible even today.
Yeah, you see it in names of places, schools, roads.
His story keeps getting told. It really shows how one person's courage can echo through time.
It raises that interesting question, doesn't it? How societies pick their heroes.
And the power these stories of resistance hold. Murarbaji's tale clearly resonated and still shapes identity and values.
So I guess the big takeaway here is Murarbaji Deshpande's defense of Purandar. It's just this timeless example, isn't it?
Of incredible courage, unwavering loyalty, and sacrificing everything for freedom.
Against absolutely overwhelming odds.
Definitely. And it makes you think, perhaps a final thought for you listening.
Yeah.
How do the actions of individuals like Murarbaji actually shape a nation's identity, its values?
And what can these stories of resistance, teach us today in totally different contexts?
Something to really mull over.